Lovely, lovely Libras. I don't know how I'm going to get through everything I've got for you today. I, yeah, I feel like there's quite a lot to say, and some things are being quite insistent. I went out for a walk this morning because I'm trying to be a little bit healthier, so it's not working. I'm just making myself feel sick. I've got orange juice here, but of course, I wouldn't be me if I didn't also have coffee. So, orange juice and coffee are not the best mix. Let me just explain that to you now. Trying to be healthy though. So, I don't know, maybe you've been on a health kick as well. There's an ambulance going past, perhaps you've had health concerns. I've got so much. I really do not know where to start today because I listen to music as I'm walking. I've picked out all these like reoccurring themes, like motifs, I'm going to call them, for your reading. So it's kind of like all these little nuggets of information, all these little pieces, and I'm trying to um, amalgamate them and make them make sense. I'm feeling like I'm in very kind of like Page of Swords energy today. It's an energy I quite like, like from being a student, right? Absorbing all this information and then kind of processing it and having to explain what you've learned in a kind of structured way. So yeah, very Page of Swords energy. I don't know, maybe you're doing stuff where you're learning, you're like, it's like sifting, like you're sifting through information, which is interesting because I was getting with like the gold rush stuff at the end of Virgo's reading, and I was thinking about Libra, this kind of recurring motif for you, where it's like your heart is like this hard diamond, like multifaceted diamond, and it's like that diamond heart business, that titanium stuff that you were getting a while back, where it's like you shine a light through your heart and it radiates all these beautiful bright colours. So I'll talk about that first, since I've kind of fallen into it. Um, I um, I saw on Twitter, I was kind of looking around on kind of astrology Twitter yesterday, and I saw a post where somebody had posted an image of like a real heart. It looked like a real heart, with like the I don't know what they're called, the tubes coming out of the heart, but it was white. It was like bleached, or like they'd processed it so all the colour was removed. And it's funny because I was thinking about this octopus as well, this exact card, and it came out for me in the pre-shuffle. So this white heart, the original post was someone saying it was a Capricorn heart. Now I'm going to talk about a few different signs in your reading today, because I'm drawing parallels, like sort of like compare and contrast. I don't know if maybe somebody is at university. I'm getting a lot of university stuff. So yeah, comparing and contrasting with other signs. So this was a Capricorn heart, and they were saying like it's the joke that this person was making was that it's a cold heart, which gave me Frozen by Madonna. But the person who'd kind of quote retweeted it said, yeah, but you should see it when it lights up. And I thought that was awesome. I thought that was really, really cool. And I was thinking kind of as I was walking of the way I visualize the Libra heart, which is this multifaceted gem that just radiates light and love out into the world and just thinks the best of everybody around them and idolizes people and just loves, because the Libra sign is the sign all to do with love. It's all you need is love, is in my head now. And you just want people to be happy, and it's like that. They showed me the meme from Mean Girls, I think it is, where the girl stands up and she's like, I just want to make a cake full of rainbows and share it with all my friends and everybody will be happy. Or I can't remember the exact meme. And the guy goes, does she even go here? But it's that kind of thing. You just want everybody around you to be happy. Now I've fallen into something else here, which I'll come back to in a minute. But yeah, when I was sort of looking at this heart, I was seeing the octopus as, that's how I kind of, because I'm a very visual person, so somebody can say something to me and I can visualize it. So the image was of this like white heart. It's interesting as well, white heart, that's to do with I keep going off in tangents, I'm sorry, to do with York and Lancaster, I think. I get the two mixed up. Lancaster, I think, is the white heart. It's the deer. It was the symbol of Richard II, I think. But it's to do with like a pure heart. And it's just funny because they were making a joke about this heart being frozen, and I was like, well, actually, I don't know. But yeah, I was thinking about the octopus, how it kind of, or like jellyfish, more jellyfish, I think. But I was looking at this octopus card in my mind, and I could see this heart, and I could imagine it all lit up and like glowing all these different lights, sort of similar to this octopus head here. So where am I going with this? So I'm getting so much stuff, so it's hard to kind of like connect all the threads. So I'm really seeing this as like, back to sifting. So this thing about sifting. So I was thinking about how my representation of the Libra heart is this hard like diamond, right? This diamond heart, which is kind of, you have to discover it. It shines out this beautiful light to everybody, but you know, they're giving me to really love a woman, to understand her. You've got to know her deep inside, because it's like you've got to remove the clay, you've got to dig or sift out that pure heart. So what this was giving me is like, because Libra is a sign that kind of wants everybody to be happy around them, and is very, very friendly. In fact, I think in Virgo's reading, I showed off this old leaflet that I had out of a magazine. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I've just got far too much information to go through all at once. So this is like, it's so scruffy. I'm sorry, I've had it since like the 90s. It came with Just 17 magazine. It's kind of, I pulled it out of this old folder that I've had buried away, actually, with all my coursework. So again, student stuff. Someone may have to go back to university. Just a moment. It wasn't in there. I reread the leaflet. It wasn't in there, so I'm not sure where I got it from. But it was something that said that Libras have a tendency to be very, very friendly, very, very quickly. They're quite a sociable sign that just wants everybody to be happy, and because Libra kind of loves everybody, they just assume everybody's going to love them back. You know, it's like they don't understand when there's a problem. It's like, what's the issue? Like, I don't understand. The problem with this is sometimes it can be quite hard to tell with a Libra if they're really interested in you or if they're just being friendly. Are they flirting? Are they flirting because they're just flirty, or are they flirting because they want this to go somewhere? So this was kind of the thing that was coming through of perhaps somebody not quite knowing where they stand with a Libra and having to kind of sift to get to that heart, that pure like essence. Moving on from that, kind of, I'm going with the flow of it here. The word concord came for you, concord. Now it's funny because I've been getting discord quite a lot, to do with conflicts. This is for like all signs, basically, a lot of different signs. The word discord meaning conflict, and it always kind of makes me laugh a bit because Discord is a social media app, and sometimes there is a little bit of discord on Discord. But Libra, you're all about concord, which is the word con. The root word con is from Latin. It means together or with. So you are very much about the community around you, doing things with others, getting on, balance. They were giving me Matkara, which was an Egyptian pharaoh. It's a female Egyptian pharaoh, and the word Mat, M-A-A-T, is all to do with balance and harmony of the land. So this is kind of what you're after. You just want to create this harmony, this balance, where people just get along. So I'm going to come back to that. Also from Concord, I was getting Concord the plane. So perhaps somebody wants to take a flight. And the word, I don't even know if this is a real word or a real place, Concordia, with an IA on the end. So I don't know, it's almost like somebody playing a computer game, or writing some kind of fantasy novel. There's an element of like fantasy of it being like a made up place, Concordia. Perhaps you just want to like go and live in your own little world where everything's balanced and peaceful. You know, there's no wars, everybody gets along, just goes and does the job, does their own thing. So with the flying, with Concord, I was getting this other reoccurring motif of a bird in a cage. It came through in a few different songs. I can't quite remember which ones. Sorry about the siren again. Yeah, the feeling like a bird in a cage, feeling a bit trapped perhaps. And I got, one song was Invisible Chains by Lauren Jacqui. So yeah, she talks about being trapped in a cage. So I think some of you Libra are experiencing either a choice in love or a bit of a breakup here. All these cards insisted on coming out. I saw them repeatedly as I was shuffling. So when I see them several times, I'll take them out. So yeah, it's definitely dealing with perhaps a choice in love, or a breakup, or not knowing where you stand or something in some kind of situation. You've got a lot of songs to do with, or a very, very strong reoccurring motif. As I was going through, as I was walking through kind of like the woodland, the park area, I was kind of touching a few of the leaves and the trees. In particular, I touched like the trunk of a tree that was covered in moss. I just kind of had the urge to kind of feel it. And as I was touching things, I was looking at the residue that was left on my hands. You know, the bits of bark and moss, and there was something really satisfying about sort of touching it and carrying this, like the, you know, a bit of evidence of the tree around. And I was imagining, not imagining, but I was drawn to think about elephants, how elephants are this creature that kind of walks across long distances, and the footprints are really important. They spread seeds and like tiny bacteria and things like around in a good way, in a way that helps the environment. So I was kind of walking around, touching all these different trees and thinking about how this the residue of the trees was kind of coming along with me. Then I started to get quite a lot of songs to do with this, so it was a very, very strong reoccurring theme. I'm saying Residue because one of the songs was Tayla Parx Residue, one of the songs was Cranberries, Linger, and I also got this theme through a song called Golden Boys by Vinn. So Libra, you're finding it hard, aren't you, to leave a person, or to break some kind of connection with somebody, possibly, at least for the Libras that are coming through today, that are you know, that the spirits have something to say to these Libras. You've got, from Linger, you've got me wrapped around your finger. And then from Tayla Parx, you've got Poison Ivy of the Heart and Tangled Up in You. You're a knot I can't undo, a thought that stuck to me like glue. No matter what I do, you leave your residue. So the Linger, Residue, what does she say in that Golden Boys song? Don't pretend that you're no good because I can see your sunshine dripping out of your sleeves, or something like that. You didn't mean to leave a trail for me, but you did. So yeah, you've picked up on somebody else's, it's like you've picked up on somebody else's energy, or somebody else's energy is kind of sticking to you, like how I was touching the moss on the trees and carrying it around on my hand. This is what's happened to you. You're all tangled up in somebody else's energy. You can't undo this knot. You could be feeling like it's, look at like the arms on this octopus as well, like all knotted up. Yeah, you've got yourself all tangled, poison ivy of the heart. You've got yourself tangled up in something. It's like you went out into the garden, you were just having a nice time, and you've got home and you've got all like pollen or burrs all over your clothes from this place that you've been to. I'm not seeing it as a trap. I'm seeing it more as like an entanglement, a mixing of the energies. Now it's interesting as well because the Lovers card to me often represents Mars and Venus, who are the lovers in classical culture. And I've got a note here as well about Mars going direct in Aries. Mars is at home in Aries. Venus is at home in Libra. So I don't know, perhaps you're connecting with an Aries. I told you there's a lot of other signs interfering today. But Mars is going direct now. So if you've been feeling tangled up in some kind of relationship, feeling trapped in a relationship, or feeling unable to take action towards a relationship, whether you want to leave or move towards one. I feel like with Mars being in retrograde, going backwards throughout Aries, there's been a lot of hold-ups. There's been a lot of people not being able to move. Frustrations with not being able to take action forward. Now that Mars is going direct in Aries, it is a time to take action. So you may feel that if you've been feeling very, very tied up in something, you'll either be able to like shake off that residue and move on, or you'll be able to take action towards something that you want to take action towards. So take that as it resonates. I've got so much stuff. I'm 15 minutes in and I haven't even pulled any actual cards yet. Don't allow yourself, though. This is a card. It used to be called the Choice. Now, if people, I think, misunderstand this, because people often talk about this card when they say it's a choice. It's like they say that maybe you're somebody's option, or maybe you've got a choice in love. I don't see it as that. I see the choice as the choice you make, your choice. There's the way that people often talk about it is a way that there's no empowerment with it. It's talking about people having options, people having it's like, oh, which one should I choose? Which one should I choose? And that doesn't work for you, Libra, because you are, even though you have a lot of love for everybody and appreciation for everybody, you're very sure when it comes to matters of the heart. You're the diamond heart, right? You know who you love. And I don't talk about Libra. You know love in all its forms. You know love as in friendship, love as in appreciation, love as in nostalgia. You know all the different forms of love, but true love, romantic love, soulmate connection, Libra, you know it when you find it. You're very sure. You're not indecisive when it comes to trusting your heart. So for me, this is you choosing who you get to love. Who are you going to choose? You've made your choice and you're sure. You always are, Libra. Like, look, like that arrow, it's only going to hit one person. You're not indecisive when it comes to love. When your heart, you're so sure about it. You really like, really clear, right? Because your heart's that diamond with the facets. You can shine a light right through it. You can, and it's going to radiate light. You know what makes your heart shine. Like that white heart, right? That, what was the quote? I've forgotten it already. They were making fun of it being kind of frozen and cold and dead, and the person said, yeah, but you should see it when it lights up. And it, like, the idea of it, like when somebody gets in under the like portcullis, I'm sure it's seen, the Capricorn heart is like a portcullis where somebody gets in and it, like, all of a sudden it's like radiating. So you're quite similar in that way, Libra. I'm going to talk about other signs. There's a reason why I keep bringing other signs into it. But yeah, very, very really lighting up your heart there, Libra. You're sure. So don't let anyone else treat you like an option. This keeps coming through for people. Well, what did I get? What did I get? 1 second. There we go. Mambo number 5. I've got a little bit of Monica in my life. I got a little Erica by my side. I got a little bit of Rita's what I need. A little bit of Tina. So here's a player. That's much more like Gemini energy to me. Sorry, Geminis. But Libra, you probably like that. You know, somebody looking in from the outside would be like, oh, Libra, she's got a lot of options, because you probably do have a lot of friends. You probably do flirt with a lot of lads, because that's your nature, Libra, to be expressive and to love everybody. But that's a misconception of you, just like how there's a misconception about the Lovers card. Because you are quite sure, but there could be somebody else who's treating you as an option. And I got quite strongly through, I'm not an option, I'm a choice. So this is about knowing your worth, appreciating yourself. I'm seeing this as like 9 of Cups energy, 9 of Pentacles energy, being strong, being independent, being the Empress. You're the Empress, Libra, in the tarot. You don't need anyone else. You're not going to be anyone's option. With option, they're showing me... in the UK, we have some like chocolate drinks, hot chocolate drinks where you just add water, called options. And I used to go and buy, they used to come in little sachets. You could buy like one drink at a time, and they had quite a lot of different flavors. And I'd go and like choose, it'd be like buy 5 for the price of 4, and I'd go and choose 5 different flavors. So options is showing me this kind of choice where, like Mambo number 5, right? Somebody has choices, options in love, but the choice is the thing that you're sure about. The choice is like, you don't have a choice with Libra. The choice is take it or leave it. They're not going to, or you Libra, you're not going to allow you're not going to be somebody's thing on the side, Libra. You're not an option, you're a choice. So I got Party Favor by Billie Eilish. We need to talk, again, a Taylor Parx song. We need to talk, but by the time you get this, your number might be blocked. You just want what you can't have. You single out the wrong words, like you mishear my songs. There's a communication issue here with somebody. I don't know if you've misjudged somebody else, perhaps in love, or somebody has misjudged you in love. Perhaps somebody thinks that you're playing them in some way. I don't think you are, Libra. I think you're quite sure. You know, there's only one person on this card. No, well, 2 people. Do you know what I mean? But say, Libra, if this is you making the choice, there's only one person, or vice versa. You've only got eyes for a specific someone, I think. You single out the wrong words, like you mishear my songs. Yeah, there's a tangling up of communication, which doesn't surprise me, because Mercury, I think, is currently in retrograde, or it has been in retrograde. Mars in retrograde, Mercury in retrograde, action not being able to be taken, miscommunication. Things I think will start to clear up as everything starts to go direct, as things move, especially going in towards December. By the time you get this, your number might be blocked. I think somebody might be about to miss the chance with you, Libra. I think you might be done messing around. You want clear communication. You want to know where you stand. You don't want to feel like somebody's playing you, like you're somebody's option. You want clarity, otherwise you're just going to move on. Again, that Capricorn energy keeps coming through with they had the Madonna. I don't know, maybe you've got Capricorn placement. I'm Libra, but I've got Capricorn in Lilith. So for me, that's about Capricorn is my difficult energy. It's the energy that doesn't come naturally to me. It's kind of all the shadow side of Capricorn, or the mirror side of Capricorn is the stuff that I struggle with. I struggle to know my own worth. I struggle to feel like I deserve credit for things. So for me, this is when you deal with your Lilith sign, there's a huge amount of growth there. It's like almost like a life lesson or life lessons, because it opens you up to other things. So I think for me, this is why I'm getting all this coming through. So yeah, for me personally, it's knowing your worth, knowing your value, not letting anyone juggle you. You know, that octopus has a lot of different arms. So where was I going with that? I don't know. I think that's the lesson for Libras. Be more Capricorn. Don't let people mess you around. You know, you need to know your worth. You need to know your value, Libra, because you are a sign that tries to please everybody. You want everybody to get along. You don't like to hurt anyone's feelings. You don't like to rock the boat in any way. You just want people to move on, which leads me, I think, to my final thing that I needed to say for you today, Libra, which is about breakups. Now, I was getting a lot of Scorpio energy as a comparison here. Scorpio and Pisces, I was getting as comparisons. And again, Capricorn, because when a Capricorn leaves a situation, they're very good at being like, walls up, I'm gone. Like I'm done with this, I'm stepping away. Where Scorpio is more like water signs in general. I think that's why I'm getting Pisces and Scorpio. Scorpio can be vengeful. They hold on to things. They resent people with Scorpio placements in certain areas. Pisces are a sign where there's a lot of nostalgia, clinging on. It's that residue, right? That residue of relationships, never quite leaving it behind, always having a piece of the heart left in that old relationship. But I think Capricorn and Libra, the comparisons that I'm getting here is this kind of, because you're cardinal signs, your heart is very very strong, actually, very I don't know, just seeing it as know your worth, know your worth. Right, one or two last things to say. I'm going to run through the songs that I haven't mentioned yet. So, Common People by Pulp, Whistle for the Choir by the Fratellis, Ray of Light by Madonna. Now, this was coming through, and Ashanti by Madonna, actually, as well. This was coming through again as you, Libra, as your heart, Ray of Light. Zephyr in the sky at night, I'm flying, right? Flying again. Lover Should Have Come Over by Jeff Buckley. Breaking Up Is Hard to Do. I'm seeing really as this Mars energy going direct as being like, if you have felt like you've got wheels stuck in the mud, I was kind of seeing a visual of wheels trying to turn but being in the mud. It's like Mars direct in Aries, you'll be able, those wheels will start to turn for you. The change is coming. Something to do with, I'm getting something to do with a lot of stuff to do with like breaking up but moving on. Libra, you want to move forward, you want to move on into this concord energy of things being balanced and fair. You're going to let go of anything from the past. You're not going to hold on to those past resentments. I kept seeing this. I saw it in an Eric Reynolds video. I saw it in the newspaper about the American presidential election. It was a quote from, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his name properly, Biden. I'm sure I'll learn. Where he was saying he just wants to move on now. He just wants to move forward, bring people together, and create harmony. So this common theme. I feel like everybody's going to get into this moving on energy. Moving on, getting along, letting go of past resentments, because all that does is hold you back. It's like you can't move forward if you've got all these ties to the past. Somebody to Love by Queen. You Ought to Know by Alanis Morissette. Again, that came through as an example of like more scorpionic energy, where somebody who's finding it hard to let go of that relationship. Cranberries, I got Linger and I got Dreams. So when I get lots of songs by one artist, so for example a few by Tayla Parx today, it could be because somebody keeps going to a park, somebody's perhaps, I'm getting Parks and Recreation, I don't know why, but Cranberries, I was thinking perhaps somebody's eating cranberries, we're going into Thanksgiving, perhaps somebody's making their own cranberry sauce. Cranberries has been a recurring theme that keeps on coming through. Libra, I'm halfway through your reading already. It's 27 minutes and I haven't even pulled your cards yet, so thank you for bearing with me. There was a lot there, but a lot of stuff I do get intuitively, and I feel like it's all important, and it's backed up because, again, as I was thinking about the heart, I was seeing the octopus card, it came out, the appreciation card kept coming out, the lovers card kept coming out. I'm going to deal these back into the decks. I'm going to tune into the energies, and then we're going to start to pull some cards. I'm hopefully going to do it quite quickly. I might fly through your reading because we spent so much time in the opening. Again, anything that happens is meant to be this way, so I don't know, go with the flow, right, Libra? Okay, Libra, let's get into it. As I was tuning in, I was getting the Cranberries still. Was it just a game to you? I wouldn't be so confused and I wouldn't feel so used. I think, Libra, perhaps you feel like you've been played. You need clarity. I think you really gave your heart to someone, and I think you've been left without a clear ending, perhaps. You feel like it's ending, but you don't know why. You don't know what went wrong. You're feeling hurt and used and confused. I'm sorry. Just to say as well, I have no control over this reading today. I give up. Everybody else has had like a set thing that I've done, but they just keep showing me cards. I'm just going to go with the flow. I don't know how this reading is going to go today. I was trying to shuffle into this deck, they were throwing cards out at me. I saw together the tarantula, the snake, and the tiger. I keep getting these three energies through together. Libra, be careful. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. These are all kind of almost like predatory energies, somebody waiting to attack. And you're coming through as the dolphin, happy little dolphin, shining your rainbow light everywhere. jumping through the waves, not really being aware that these predatory energies are around you. So Libra, do be careful. Yeah, just be careful, Libra. Don't give that beautiful heart to just anyone. You know, it's a diamond. It's the most precious thing you have. Protect that. Protect that. If it's difficult for people to get to it, then all the better, right? Be wary of energy that wants to win you because they just want to win you. You know, that might be the game for them, just to win. And once they've got you, they'll discard you. Maybe somebody sees you as the prize that they want to win, but it's just a game to them. What does Libra need to know? Blossom in abundance there on the bottom. Yeah, I also saw cornucopia, so I do think you've got stuff coming in for you. You're on the verge of making something, doing something. Which way, please? Which way, please? Not clear. Which way, please? Maybe it's not clear for you. Libra. The temple path. So yeah, again, you may... I keep getting the same things through different readings. They tell me anything reading I did the other day. I keep getting this lion energy through. I could be dealing with a Leo. Could have a Leo placement. And the temple came through as well. It could be the body. Your body is your temple. Make sure you treat your body well. Again, I'm on a bit of a health kick with my orange juice and my going for a walk. I'm going to do some yoga today. You know, taking my vitamins, really trying to be a bit more healthy. You could be doing something that feels quite... they're pulling me back to the temple path. Make sure you respect your body. Don't let people use your body, quite frankly, Libra. You know, be careful about who you let in, right? Have a lot of strength in the situation. Really, they want you to be an Empress energy, Libra. They want you to stand up for yourself. Be strong. Don't just give that beautiful, precious diamond heart away to just anybody. Stand your ground a little bit. Make people prove themselves. The temple path and the angel of strength. Yeah, stay strong, Libra. Okay. Can you tell me what's going on for Libra, please? Tell me about Libra's energy, please. No. Yes, Libra, you're not seeing something clearly. You've got this hyena energy around you that's snake there on the bottom as well. You may be dealing with somebody who's a bit of a Jekyll and Hyde, you know, lovely one minute, horrible the next. You're not getting, with the hawk being in reverse, I'm seeing this as kind of your energy where you're not really getting that higher perspective. You're not seeing things. You can't see the wood for the trees. You don't have clarity on this person. Was it just a game to you? There was something else as well, wasn't there? Poison ivy, the heart, entangled up in you. You're not, I can't undo. Feeling like you can't fly, right? I was getting all that stuff through about freedom and flight, being a bird trapped in a cage. Perhaps you feel very much like a bird trapped in a cage. You can't spread your wings and fly. I'm tangled up in you. What is this, Libra? I'm genuinely a bit worried about you. Past heart space. Oh. No, they're just doing story time, I think, Libra. I'm not going to get I'm sorry, I'm not going to get a formal set reading for you today. They're going to tell me what they want to tell me. I really don't have very much control over the reading today. The World, the Nine of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the World. Yeah, okay, you're ready to move. You're feeling very, very trapped. This is literally the bird trapped in the cage card for me, the Eight of Swords. It's not being able to figure your way out of a situation, feeling very, very trapped, not being able to move. You can see it's like a mirror, a reflection. She's not actually trapped. So you may not physically have any bonds on you. You may not be like literally chained to a wall, but mentally you are really trapped in something. Excuse me. I feel like the universe is turning the wheel here. I was saying about the information about the visuals I was receiving about a wheel stuck in the mud and trying to turn but not being able to get any grip, not being able to move forward. With Aries going direct, I feel like there is a bit of a change in fortune for a lot of people here. The wheel card. I do call it the world card. I'm sorry, it's the wheel of fortune. It's like this turn of. There's going to be a turn of fate, a lucky chance. I feel like these birds, these crows or ravens are here trying to untangle these knots for you. They're trying to get you out of whatever you're stuck in. Trust that the wheel will turn, trust that twist of fate, but you are going to have to move. You can't just sit there waiting to be rescued. You do have to take steps to untangle yourself as well. So do any shadow work that you need to do. If you are feeling trapped in anything, in any situation where you feel an attachment that is perhaps unhealthy, do whatever work you can to try and free yourself from that. Is probably mentally. They want you to move towards this Nine of Cups energy. Now, I was talking about this before. I mentioned the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles along with that appreciation card. Libra, I feel like you are really trying to stand on your own 2 feet, make yourself happy, not be codependent, be the Empress who doesn't need anyone else to make them happy. She has everything she needs. It's almost like the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles for me, this card. It's like, it's almost telling me, Libra, do what makes you happy. So for me, for example, a place where I get my Nine of Cups from is going for a walk, going out in nature, listening to my music. It helps me to stabilize. It helps me to find that happiness within myself. Allow your soul to speak. Again, she's got that radiant heart just bursting out there. So it's like, Libra, you do you shine that light that from that heart space. It's almost like she's the one bursting out with all this light, and they're showing me Oprah Winfrey. You get a cup, and you get a cup, and you get a cup. Everyone gets a cup. It's like you've got a cup for everybody. You've got so much love in your heart. You could fill up everybody's cup. So do it. Radiate that beautiful light, and don't feel like that's something that you shouldn't do. Make yourself happy, and then work on making everybody else happy. Because you can't radiate that light, you can't spread that happiness if you're in Four of Swords energy. So if you have been stuck in your head, maybe having a bit of a time out to think, maybe feeling the need to kind of just wrap yourself up in your duvet, have a nap, right? Your thoughts holding you back, get out of your thoughts and get into your heart space. Move with emotion, because I feel like that's what the universe is trying to get you to do here. This pentacle is could be you coming up with a plan. Perhaps you've took a bit of a time out, taken yourself away from the world, had a bit of time of solitude, to think of a way to move forward. It's like not just sitting there crying. That time that you spent going inwards has actually been you formulating a plan. It's very strategic, right? Swords are strategy, pentacles are something tangible. So you're like, right, what steps do I need to take? For example, I've got a bit of a list here of things that I wanted to do today. I was like, right, okay, I'm going to look after my health, I'm going to be organized, I'm going to be practical. I made a bit of a jobs list for myself, so I'm working through that. Drinking orange juice was on there. Going for a walk was on there. Doing this is on here. So yeah, you're not just lying there doing nothing. You're formulating a plan, coming up with tangible things, tangible steps that you can take to move yourself into a better position, I think. Why is this King of Pentacles here, please? Who is the King of Pentacles? Oh, the King of Pentacles has a lot to say. It could be two sides. So there's the Queen of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles, this could be someone, this could be the person for you. This could be the person who's left the residue. Ew. Ew. You feel closed out, you feel shut out. This person could have shut the door on you. You don't know why. You just left out there in the cold thinking, what happened? Where did they go? This is a card about feeling left out in the cold, feeling shut out of a situation, feeling like something didn't go your way. You may have lost money. It's like you may have invested money in something, or tangible, assets put into something in some way that you've kind of you've come out of it with it feeling like that you've suffered a loss. It could be something that you've invested in a lot emotionally, possibly, but it's the Five of Pentacles, so it's something tangible with it. It could be that you feel you went for a job, you didn't get it, you lost a job, you there is some kind of feeling of being like things not going your way, feeling like you've suffered some sort of loss. But if you're sat in it crying, you're not going to move, you're not going to get anywhere. So it's almost like if she looks up, she'll see this key is here, and this key unlocks this door. So there is a need to get up, to pick yourself up, to take action. It could be you or this person. So you could feel like this person shut the door on you, or this person has suffered some kind of situation where they feel like they've been shut out. So the Eight of Wands is here to represent action and communication. It's very rapid. It's in regards to the Ten of Cups, which is something that you see or this person sees as their happiness, and it's happiness shared with other people. Again, it's that kind of like community feel, Libra. This Libra is what you want in life. It's happiness. It's happiness and concord shared with people around you. Finding your community, finding places where you feel happy, people who make you feel happy, being able to share that love with other people and have it reciprocated. That's kind of what you want. And so the crows are here again helping you, or this person. I'm not quite sure who, but it's almost like pack your bags. We're taking you out of a situation that wasn't right for you. And again, it's mentally, it's Six of Swords. It's moving from a situation that was holding you back, and they're pulling you out of it. They're trying to take you to calmer waters, or it's this person. So it could be that you saw this person as your happiness, you felt closed out, but I feel like action is going to be taken here, either by you or kind of by the universe coming in to intervene in order to move you to a place where you're going to take action or communicate something, or somebody's going to take action and communicate something to you that is going to make you move to a place where you're feeling much more happy. Or it could be that you saw this place as your happiness, you felt trapped or locked out, so the universe is moving you on. This person here as well, we're showing somebody here is waiting. They made a decision. They were waiting for that ship to come in and pick them up, or that wave to come in so they could ride it. Again, there's a sense of community here, of wishes within some kind of... Libra, you're doing something where you've seen some sort of happiness with other people. You're wishing for this shared happiness with other people. You're wanting to be part of something that you see as kind of like your happily ever after, but not happily ever after as in like a relationship with one person. It's kind of like moving to that fantasy world, moving to that fairy tale where everybody just gets along and they love each other and they're happy and everything's harmonious. You've kind of trying to get to that, I think. That's kind of your wish with the Three of Cups and the Stars. A happy place shared with other people. Now, the King and Queen of Pentacles are... they are married in the tarot. It could be that if this is your person, they already have some kind of long-term commitment, or there could be something to do with work here as well. Or you could be wishing to be this person's partner. The Star card here is a card about wishes, dreams, hopes, healing. It's an Aquarian card. Again, Aquarius is another sign that really wants to have that that happy community. Aquarius is a very philanthropic sign. They really care about other people. but this is all to do with this King of Pentacles. So I feel like this King of Pentacles, it could be that this person you see as almost like the lock that you need to unlock in order to bring about this happiness shared with other people. It's like this person, it's almost like this person holds the key for you, or they are the lock. It could be that you're waiting for some kind of job offer from this person. It could be like a boss. It's somebody who has, I'm really feeling like it's almost like the gatekeeper for you, but you're feeling shut out. I'm sorry, the energy's tricky. The energy's really tricky today. This reading's sometimes I get really clear, easy, concise, organized readings, and this reading, Libra, is a hot mess. Maybe you're a hot mess at the moment. What's the Six of Pentacles? Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands. Oh, the Six of Pentacles is all the wands, right? Six of Pentacles is a card about trying to balance things, trying to ground things, make them tangible. It's also a card about equal give and take. It can be a card about breadcrumbing. So it's all to do with wands. So this is all to do with your passion. Either you trying to balance out some sort of passions that you have, or you trying to ground something or put work into something that you are very passionate about. But there's this sense of doing it with other people. So could be something to do with work for you, possibly. Page of Wands. Pages are the student cards of the tarot. They're learning. You're learning about what makes you passionate. You're learning about what makes you feel very, very fired up, what makes you happy, what makes you want to get up out of bed every day in the morning. But you're dealing with a lot of baggage. I'm not sure what this baggage is. The Ten of Wands is this feeling of being very, very burdened. I picked up on it over here. I didn't mention it, but she's carrying this very heavy bag. It's almost like this residue for you, this baggage of, it could be from past relationships. You're trying to carry it with you when you need to kind of drop it and shed it, because after the Ten of Wands comes the Ace of Wands. This is the new start. You can see that she's not worried about her baggage at all. She's dropped everything from the past. She's ready for a brand new fresh start that makes her feel very fired up. It's like I'm hearing fire on all cylinders, and this is kind of showing me the cylinders now, and my heart just pulled really, really strongly as well there. As I said that, it's kind of like choosing to be led by emotions. You could see all this trapped energy that you had earlier, which was the sword energy, the thoughts keeping you trapped. This is almost like allowing your intuition to guide you, but your intuition is what speaks to you, what makes you get fired up, what makes you feel passionate, because you want this. Again, this is kind of like that. The Four of Wands, it can be a card that indicates a pathway to marriage. It's a card about where you want to put down firm foundations. You can see the tent has the four wands, so it's like digging in those wands, putting foundations down somewhere where you feel like there could be a lot of happiness. And again, it's the Ten of Cups is kind of behind, it's the energy behind this Four of Wands card, because you can see they're preparing for a celebration. So sometimes it can indicate an event. With the Ten of Cups, it'd be a very, very happy event, a festival, having fun with a big group of friends. But as I say, it can indicate sometimes a union between two people, like a wedding, right? A wedding is a celebration. I've also seen it described as like milestones. When you hit a milestone, you celebrate it. You normally celebrate it with friends and family around you. So a benchmark, something tangible and solid. It's almost like the breadcrumbs are leading to the milestone, right? Because next you have this Page of Pentacles. So whatever this plan was down here, this pentacle down here that you had, it's almost like the steps you've been taking are going to pay off. You're going to either get into some sort of offer, or you're going to finally put all the pieces together of a plan that you can then action. But it is in its early stages, whatever this is. It's almost like this could be a boss, and this could be you being an apprentice. There is a sense, again, you've got two pages. There is a sense of studying here, learning, taking steps to make that wheel turn yourself. Yeah, Ace of Swords, exactly. I was seeing that card a lot. taking steps to get some kind of clarity. You can see it's literally steps. I was talking about taking steps, and there she is, the Page of Swords. That's who I was saying that I felt like today. Yeah, trying to get some clarity. Study. You've got 3 pages now. This is all about studying, about like ascending mentally. If you haven't been able to get that higher perspective, you will be able to, because that's what you're learning to do. Okay, gosh, just throw everything everywhere. What else do I want to ask about? I want to know more about this King of Pentacles. Who is this King of Pentacles? Yeah, I thought so. This card came out in a reading that I was doing yesterday, just off camera. This King of Pentacles, now this might be some sort of job offer for you. I'm not seeing it as your energies haul. This sometimes, I've seen San Tarot, S-A-N, San Tarot. She sees this as a, the shape of it, it's almost like a location marker. Now, I've kind of been picking up on this for a couple of days now. And with this Pentacle energy, it's kind of starting to come through again. I think this King of Pentacles, it could be somebody you work for, a boss, perhaps. I think they're doing something, and this might be why you've been feeling shut out. I feel like this person has been working on something, and they've been working very, very hard, so you may feel like they've drawn back emotionally, and it's left you feeling very, very confused. But I think what they're doing is they're putting a lot of work into something, because they're starting something new. It could be that they are, again, it's coming through strongly as work, so it could be that they're starting some sort of new project. I mean, this could be your partner, right? Husband and wife. It doesn't have to be a boss or a love interest. There's a few different people who this could be, but they're very, very practical, and they're very, very grounded. They work hard, this person. They're very, very stable as well. So I feel like this person's really been putting a lot of work into something, doing a lot of planning. I don't think they've necessarily communicated it to you yet, which is why you've been feeling shut out. But when they communicate it, you're going to feel very happy. The Ace of Materials, the Ace of Pentacles, is this new tangible thing. So I think possibly they are, I'm getting a sense of perhaps this person may be getting a new job, and then they're going to move, like literally move location, or they are moving job, or they are going to offer you a job, a position, like you're coming through as the apprentice, right? Whatever this tangible ace is, aces are something new, but you're going to be able to, there's a sense of needing to move somehow because of this Ace of Pentacles. Whatever this is. So it could be they're going to offer you a job, you're going to have to move. It could be that they are getting a new job and they want to take you with them. You know, perhaps you work with this person. Perhaps you work with this person. They have been working really hard on something. They're going to move on to a new project, but they want you to be part of the team. And I think that communication is going to come in. It's going to make you really happy, and it's going to help you move forward out of that energy where you've been feeling stuck out in the cold, because perhaps they can't tell you what this project is yet. You know, maybe it's a bit hush hush. They can't tell you about it yet, but when they do, it's going to make you really, really happy, because you will feel very passionate about it. You'll feel very it's kind of like, you know, they're telling me I'm still getting it, fire on all cylinders. It's like you're going to feel like, yes, this is the team you wanted to work on, because you feel very, very passionate about it. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands, please. They don't want to. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Page of Inspiration. Yeah, this might be you, Libra. I wasn't seeing it as your energy, but I think possibly it is. A Page of Inspiration, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. This is the same card. I always see this as very Libran energy, like that that cloud, like Libra and Pisces. That like look at the cat as well. Like it's like a radio signal. Yeah, this could be like, come and work with me. Come and work with me. Come partner up with me, be my business partner, something like this. But you're very passionate and very creative, Libra, about whatever this is. I'm going to read this because I love the description of this card. Page of Inspiration. If I can find it. I don't want to run out of time. Page of Inspiration, keywords. A million sparks of ideas, all the enthusiasm at the beginning, brainstorming and planting seeds for new projects and futures. Successful starts, the vibrancy of youth, a zest for life, ideation and creativity, exciting possibilities. Prompt, rain clouds of creativity. I love it because you can't, like, it's like when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. If life gives you rain clouds, make rainbows, right? It's like you take what I'm getting is you take the dull, the mundane, the things that are disappointing, and you transmute that energy into something that has a lot of potential. A cloud of ideas blooms overhead, popping with the excitement of what could be. This page of inspiration can't really help herself. She always has 1,000,001 thoughts flowing in succession. That's exactly how I felt this morning. I was like, how am I going to make sense of all this information that's in my head and communicate it to other people? Because it's like, it's overwhelming in my brain and I need to somehow communicate this to other people. She laughs at the thought of putting each one of them into action. She will be the first to tell you that she will gift you an inspiration, a thought, a reason, a bright rain at the end of a drought. But it is not her zone of genius to make that idea a reality. Exactly. That is your job, my love. Her rainbow hair sways in the wind and another idea pops effortlessly, this time for someone else. As she drizzles a symphony of solutions, answers and potentials, she shares them freely. Oh my God, Libra, this is so your energy. And now it's your turn to root into your belief, hope and faith and take action to make them real. Inside my mind, this cosmic spark and all the lines of light, a code that dives deep into the dark with radiant shards of sight. Isn't that exactly what I was saying? That you, Libra, are the rainbow, right? You're shining that rainbow light out, and it's like inspiration for the people around you. Like it's like your brain sparking and firing out all these ideas and creativity and ways to mutate things into different opportunities. So you've got this 10 of Cups potential coming in for you. You just want to share it with everybody else around you. So what's happening is you've connected with this person who's probably an earth sign, somebody who or has strong earth in the chart, and they're much more grounded and much more practical. So it's you're the ideas person, and this person comes in and puts the work in, puts the effort in. They take your ideas and make them into a reality. I'm being told magician, like the magician card. I'm going to read the Ace of Materials because I think this is it really strongly feels like you're going to be working with somebody else. They're telling me tag team. Ace of Materials, exciting new beginnings, fresh roots, future comforts, manifesting abundance, the potential for massive prosperity, security and wealth. And I saw you've got the blossoming abundance card there, and I saw the cornucopia card as well. It's like this, oh Libra, hope this works out for you. The cusp of an evolution. She stretches sleepily, hoping it is spring, because she loves nothing more than stretching inside spring moss. I touched moss on the tree. She looks around and giggles. The very first seeds are beginning to stir, and it's time to prepare the earth for the months to come. She simply loves how possibility drips from the ceiling of these beginnings. New potential is everywhere, and she has so much magic to prepare before the harvest can arrive. She looks around her abode for salt and clay to make the earth spirits. I told you I was seeing your heart as being inside clay, and for jasper and quartz to animate them, for oats, rice and tobacco to honour her ancestors, and for ivy, that poison ivy of the heart, ivy and oak to bring growing wisdom to the new plants that will be. She nods to you now, hoping you will notice your fresh new roots and their future bounty. Your situation is bursting with the genesis of new opportunity, and she wants you to expand as you watch the seeds grow to fruition. Surrendering to what would become, she fell asleep, and when the sun peeked into her silence, it illuminated a field of petals that had just grown beyond her reach, beyond her faith, and there they bloomed endlessly, joyously, calling calling her up into her own creation of light. Right, what's on the bottom? 5 of inspiration. It's competitiveness or the need to fight for something. So many wands in your reading today, Libra. Just be careful of that tiger energy. Deep knowing. Yeah, you know, Libra, you know. Trust your instincts. Trust your instincts. And I think this is what's left you so confused, actually. Because your instincts are telling you one thing. And your reality, it's not manifested in the reality around you yet. So you're feeling this 5 of Pentacles energy. You're feeling quite confused and like... you're doubting yourself. You're not quite trusting yourself because you're not seeing... what you know to have manifested yet. Deep knowing, essential meanings, intuition. This is your advice, by the way, if I didn't say. Listening to the oracle within, empathy, hypersensitivity. The oracle's message. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that is missing when the story was told. Sorry to just stop for a second. My right ear has gone incredibly itchy, so I don't know if... I mean, it's right for spite. I don't know, maybe you've got a very itchy right ear or people are talking about you. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available in the limitations of human experience. You've given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind. Hi! Friendly tarot card reader here. Or 5 senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then to act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers from unusual sources. Trust your instincts. Trust your gut here. This is exactly how I feel as a tarot card reader. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind, but which is 100% correct and true. This gets proven to me time and time again. Sometimes I come here in front of the camera and I think I'm going to sound insane. I've got all this stuff to say, and I know that I'm being told it for a reason. I know that I need to communicate it. I know that this is what I'm meant to be doing, but to me it sounds like absolute madness, and I'm scared that you're all going to listen to this and think that's absolute madness, makes no sense whatsoever. But the amount of times people come back to me and tell me that I'm 100% accurate, or you know, everything I've said has been spot on, or you know, they've got so much value out of what I've been saying. So I know that I might not know why I'm saying things. I might not understand the messages that are coming through, but I know that my job is to communicate it, because some of you, it will mean something very important to. So yeah, do the same. Try and trust the messages, the advice, the instincts, the feelings that are coming to you, because while they might not make sense, you know, at the moment, while you might feel that kind of 5 of Pentacles, where is this, why am I not seeing this yet? Just keep trusting, because sometimes, you know, sometimes Mars does go in reverse in Aries and things get tangled up and things take time, but just trust that deep knowing, because it's the universe trying to guide you. Okay, for those of you asking about a relationship, there are occasions when you just know deep in your heart and soul that a person is going to play a meaningful role in your life. Someone crosses your path and suddenly, out of the blue, you are connected at a level impossible to describe. That feeling marks a moment in time etched indelibly onto your soul. Someone has entered your life who will be instrumental in your journey, so pay attention. 2 hearts are calling to each other to begin an alchemical process. This is also a sign that your intuition about the person you care about is correct. Trust your heart to lead you now. Magic is about to happen. So again, doesn't necessarily have to be love, but somebody is in your life for a reason, and you know it. That's why you can't shake off the residue, right? I'm tangled up in you, you're a knot I can't undo. You can't undo the knot because the universe has tied the knot. The universe is here guiding this reading, saying they're showing me a card. It's not actually come out. I can't remember which deck it's in. I'm not using the deck that it's from, but it's called Fated Meeting, and I'm seeing it as that. It's like you really strongly, you just know that something, that you're connected to this person. You don't know why, but it's like you've got a job to do with this person, or you've got some kind of thing to achieve with this person. And it may not be clear yet, but because it's not clear, it's giving you this kind of Five of Pentacles energy of, have I misread the signs? What is it? You single out the wrong words, like, and you mishear my songs. Right, okay. Prosperity message. So if this is career for you, this is a time when your hunches will pay large dividends. If you listen to them, take the risk and act. Within you there is an oracular consciousness, a high and deeper knowing that transcends the machinations and the smaller thinking mind. At the deep level of your intuitive senses, you have an access point to the genius of the collective, the energies of all thinkers and creators, all inventors and leaders, and all you need in order to leap into success are available to tune into. This is an act of listening intently. Past the busy mind, genius awaits. Right, and that's it. I'm out of time. So Libra, I hope that was helpful to you. Do take care. Leave me a like, subscribe, share it with your Libra friends. And I will see you again soon. Bye-bye, Libra. Love.